So here's the question. How do you cope with social media and reading as a student? Yeah, you wanted to say something. Just say something.
Take your mind.
Oh, there's no microphone here, but
I guess I think the first one is phone. Using phone. How to go with using phone and being a student.
yes. Is there any way you can cope? Is there any possible way? Because it's kind of, ravaging, like in a situation where a student really wants to pass. You understand? Every student wants to pass, like doing good grades. But then the phone, just like they say in the Bible, that the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So that kind of a situation, how do you cope?
I would say you should practice discipline.
Practice what?
Discipline. Like being disciplined.
I know sometimes you used to read in the hostel, you used to read. So how are you able to keep your phone? Is it when you don't have data?
No. It's when I remember that I have people that are really like
When you remember,
this one. Esther, what's like
and it's true, it's influential, bro.
Yes.
When you see someone reading, now be like, oh,
when I was in secondary school, there's this girl, and they are told you, she got parallel to Wyatt maybe 330.
but in secondary school, you're not allowed to use phone now.
I know, like I'm trying to give this girl as an example. So on the final day when she gave her speech and blah blah blah. So when I'm in school here, and I remember like what she used to do to always be on track. She reads everywhere. When I mean everywhere, she reads everywhere. Sitting down like this, she doesn't even like this thing like that. If you hear her this thing to me, she used to read everywhere.
It looks like a miracle.
So if I remember her, I'll be like, because you are supposed to go and read if you want that kind of result. Because if you say, oh God, that day I was like, I wish I was like this, but you cannot just wish without working. And if you were in her shoes, would you be able to do what she did? That's what I used to ask myself, so that I will motivate myself to go and read.
Okay, so talking about the girl, is it like she's an introvert and this is her personality?
Yes,
You
she's an
understand? These are
introvert.
personality. I don't know how to say personal life. But I'm talking about like generalized, normal students.
How will you cope? Discipline. Once it's time to read, drop the phone and go and read. And discipline takes practice. Continue
In
practice.
a situation where not like you don't want to discipline, you really want to. Like when I was coming to this school, I was like, hey, if I come,
Nah,
get
you'll be
it, I'll read
reading.
that day. But now I have like up to in each subject, I have like 5 notes. I've already written like 5 topics that I've not even gone to read. Someone that said then that if they teach that day, I'll read that note that day. I'm not going to read. If they said I will be going to library, I'm not going to library.
Same here, let me just say. The reason I used to read because normally there are sometimes that I'll just come outside and I'll see that I'm the only one in that parlor and sitting room downstairs. I'm like, why don't I just go upstairs and just rest? If I cannot press phone, at
Everybody
least
will
let
be
me sleep.
discussing and just
Like only me would just be doing sometimes I'll just feel like because there's one
you
time I
know
know
that time I was actually videoing. I was making a video of that in my poster. So that day it was the night I finished that video and posted it online. So I was saying once I'm done, I used to see you go down. That me and you would sit on like we'll be reading together, make like a reading plan. Even when this one came, it's not the long, but you're the one I saw like was seriously reading. This is me and you will be reading, you understand, together. So it was now the next day that I left. It was not the next day. Because it was that video, you see everybody will be talking, I'll just be editing that. You understand? But actually, you said something.
I was like, if I come down now, everybody will be upstairs, like talking, discussing,
And there's no
pressing
way you
their
can
phone.
read inside that.
Yes, I don't used to read upstairs in my room that we are 12. I cannot even because the first time I came, I said let me read on top of my bed now. Instead of reading, I don't even know they were reading that downstairs. But I would just read like one page. Everybody stop, very soon I'll get distracted. Sleep
Yes, I
now
know.
Jamie or I will this thing or I will want to check what's happening in my phone, this and that. Or have this one come out. That's why I now started going downstairs because I know not a lot of people used to come downstairs around that when they come back from school.
Evening, yes.
That evening,
It's very
after
quiet.
prayer that they will now, some people will now stay and press their phone or make noise with music. Some you see everybody's being serious.